The latest Jailbreak Limited, the Orion, has just dropped. It costs a hefty 999,999 J-Bucks, and it's only available for 6 days, so you don't have much time to make a decision on whether you should buy it or not. I'm going to try to solve that question for you today by taking a look at everything this vehicle has to offer and seeing whether it's worth your hard-earned cash. Of course, ultimately, it's a very subjective decision down to you, but I'll still go ahead and give this vehicle a fair shake, and you can see if you like what it has to offer. Comment your own opinion down below in the comment section. Also, feel free to skip ahead to any section that might interest you. Anyway, without further ado, let's get started. First, let's discuss the launch and the acceleration. This vehicle is really good at both of these things. It launches really quickly and it can reach 100 miles per hour within a few seconds. So if you can get in here, you can easily escape your enemies. It's not the absolute best when it comes to launch. It is comparable to the Manta and the Aperture, but it still is quite good and will service you very well when you're playing the game. The acceleration is great too. It quickly builds up its speed and you can reach high speeds within a few seconds as well. This definitely gives it an edge over vehicles like the Concept, where the acceleration isn't that good once you reach a certain speed. Overall, I'd say it's great and almost amazing when it comes to its launch and acceleration. How about the top speed? As of this recording and looking at the Jailbreak wiki, it seems that the top speed is 300 miles per hour. I was able to get to 290 in the trading hub track, and in game I've been able to get it to about 270 to 280 when I'm driving for a long period before I crash. Getting to that speed reliably is really good. It could reach it quicker, of course, but I'm still happy with what we have. The reverse top speed is 80 miles per hour, and that is great as well. It quickly reaches that point too, so you can easily back away from some opponents. As you can see, the handling is really impressive as well, and I was really astonished as to how well I could weave it through several tunnels and bridges. This definitely makes it a viable vehicle for squirming around the city and the town. Now, in terms of looks, this is going to be subjective, of course. If the vehicle appeals to you, it appeals to you. If it doesn't, then I can't really convince you otherwise. To me, I think it looks pretty cool. To me, it looks like a mix between the M12 Molten and the Parisian. I think it looks really good. What's not really good is this little detail that I hate so much. My legs stick out of the bottom. This element really broke my heart. I thought in the big 25 we were over this issue, but alas we aren't. I don't really like just how much carbon fiber there is. There's even carbon fiber on the steering wheel, and the reason I'm not a big fan of it is because you can't really customize that part of the vehicle. This blends into the other category, customization. I would say the customization is the worst part about this vehicle. It is kind of limited. It does support a second texture, but it's only for this little line on the side, which is very difficult to see. It does not support a spoiler, which is not that big of a deal for me, but if a car doesn't support a spoiler, then I would like for the spoiler to be animated, and that's not really present here. And again, since a lot of the car is in the carbon fiber material, you can't customize a lot of it, so this car might not look very good with a lot of your ideal customizations. So just be aware of that. What about its potential trading value? I'm not too big into trading, so I have no idea how well this will be valued, but I would say it would probably go for about similar to the Aperture and the Iceborne. I say this because it's similar in pricing, it's in the game for a similar amount of time, it has similar stats, and I think it will be desired by about the same number of people. So if you're a trader and if you think those vehicles are valuable in the trading economy, then I would say get this one as well. Trading values are inherently unpredictable and always privy to change, so I would say even if this vehicle won't be that valuable, still get it anyway, because you never know what might happen. Finally, there are a few other touches that we should briefly mention. This vehicle has a really cool effect that I can't really describe. It's like a shimmer or star effect once you get in. It's basically an aura around the vehicle that disappears after a couple of seconds, but you can actually change it by changing the body color of the vehicle, and I think that's really awesome. Similar to the Aperture, it has a unique effect behind the lights, so that's also a nice touch as well. It has a unique engine sound, and I think it sounds awesome. The engine sound was created by Fender and this other guy named Zeluent, who makes engine sounds for many games, and I think they did a great job. I'm so happy we're in the stage where Jailbreak vehicles are able to get totally unique engine sounds without any issue, and I'm all for it. One thing I am not for, though, is the off-roading. I like to use normal suspension, and the off-roading is pretty bad when it comes to that. I can't even go over train tracks. Just something to be aware of. Ultimately, I think this is a good vehicle, but I wouldn't say it's great just because we have so many hypercars, and there are some that I prefer over this one. The acceleration is great, but there's stuff that does the acceleration better. The top speed is great, but there's stuff with better top speeds. And there's vehicles that I think look better and have better customization. If you're someone who's kind of burnt out on Jailbreak and burnt out on grinding for limited vehicles and sick of the FOMO factor, honestly, I think it's fine to skip this one. There's better stuff out there that you might already have, and there will most likely be more cars like like this in the future. If you are a newer player and you know how to grind and you're working towards a vehicle like maybe the Bugatti Chiron or the Tesla Roadster, then I would say save up a few extra 100,000 and get this one. You have 5 days, you have enough time to grind. If you don't have any other limiteds and you want to get into trading, this is probably going to help you out a lot. But if you just want a fast vehicle to help you in the game, then I think it's still worth getting this one because it is quite solid and very reliable. 999,999 J-Bucks is a lot, but I think it is worth it for this vehicle since the stats are quite good and it's limited. So if you like what you see here, definitely go for it. However, if you're a player who's kind of getting disillusioned with the game and sick of so many limited vehicles, honestly, I think you're fine skipping this one. Like I said, learn to let go of your fear of missing out, and there will be stuff in the future if you're looking for more limiteds. However, I still like to collect every Jailbreak vehicle, and I think this one is worth collecting as well. But that's going to wrap up my quick review of the Orion vehicle. Hopefully this helped you if you're uncertain. Let me know your thoughts, and let me know if you already have this vehicle and what you think of it. Also tell me if you liked this style of video and if you want me to do more when future vehicles drop. If you enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe. There's much more content on the way, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye.